All right, welcome back. So now we've already talked about ionic bonding, and now we're going to talk about covalent bonding. Okay, as you recall in class, covalent bonding is the bonding between two nonmetals. Okay, covalent bonding also happens in compounds called polyatomics, but we are not going to discuss those at this time. Okay, just remember that they do happen. So, covalent bonds share electrons, okay? They are named using prefixes and suffixes, okay? We're going to go into the prefixes just in a moment. Now, the prefixes and suffixes are based on the amount of atoms, okay? Usually the prefixes are the ones that are going to change a lot based on those amounts. Suffixes of covalent bonds end in "ide", okay? Now, this only happens in most binary compounds, meaning two elements that are put together. If there's 3 or 4 elements, this does change. That's where the polyatomic ions come in. But again, we will leave that for further discussion in a later lesson. Okay? So, what do the prefixes look like? Well, you are pretty familiar with these. You've seen them before. Okay? But if we have an amount of 1, we call it mono. If we have an amount of 2, we call it di. 3, tri. 4, tetra. 5, penta. 6, hexa. 7, hecta. 8, octa. 9, ennia. And 10, deca. These are all prefixes, meaning they all come before the name of the element. So, for example, the most famous element you guys know, water, H2O, okay? Its covalent bond name is truly 2, right? So it's di, because it's 2 hydrogens. Dihydrogen. How many oxygens do we have here? 1, so it's mono oxide, okay? Dihydrogen monoxide is the technical covalent bond name for water. Okay? Notice how we use the prefixes based on the amounts of the subscripts, of the atoms. Okay? Let's try another one. Let's do NO2. Okay, that's what we usually call the formula, NO2, right? So, it is nitrogen, or mononitrogen if you want, dioxide. Okay? Usually, if the first compound that you are using only has 1 atom, we don't technically put mono in front of it. Okay? We only put mono at the end if it's only at the end. Is that clear? Okay, so nitrogen dioxide. Okay? Let's go to another one that you guys know. CO. Okay, very prevalent right now in the fall. So again, first name, carbon. And then it's mono, because there's only 1 oxygen, oxide. Okay? Are we good so far? Hopefully we are. Okay? Now let's get into some harder ones. Okay? This is a rare, but it does occur. This compound. Okay? So it's S. We look at the periodic table. It's sulfur. But now there's a 6 for fluorine. So we got to go, hexa. And then it's fluoride, because again, you write the suffix "ide" in it. Okay? Any questions so far? If you do, refer back, rewind the video a little bit, refer back to this, and refer back to the notes. Okay? We're going to do one more. I'm going to try to think of a hard one. Okay? So, phosphorus trichloride. Okay? Again, you put the name of the first compound, phosphorus